Moving on to our other top story tonight, crime is on the rise in Westchester, a story 23 ABC first reported last week.
Well, tonight residents met with the police department and their council member to come up with a solution to take their neighborhood back.
And 23 ABC's Laura Acevedo was at that meeting and spoke to people who live there about how they've been dealing with the crime. Laura?
Tim, Jackie, residents say they've had to change their way of life, like no longer leaving blinds open during the day and making sure all windows are closed at night. And some think that the police department isn't doing enough.
Please listen to what I have to say, because I have...
Emotions were running high at a meeting tonight to discuss recent break-ins in the Westchester area.
Gotten my car stolen back in August. We have people coming and jumping over the fences.
One by one, residents told BPD and council member Terry Maxwell how they've been affected.
Thousands of...
According to BPD's crime mapping, there have been at least 15 burglaries in Westchester in the last month.
We've had some neighbors that have been broken into, had a lot of stuff stolen from them. We've had a few people come up to the doors just wanting to borrow money out of nowhere, and it's just becoming a real problem.
Many residents say they've had to take matters into their own hands by installing cameras and gates and putting up no trespassing signs.
It's frustrating and it takes a lot of work, but I'm determined to get this done.
Councilmember Terry Maxwell says his property was also broken into. He thinks ultimately the issue could be resolved with more police patrol, something he says he's already working on.
You have police officers that are free to roam into the neighborhoods and see people who shouldn't be there and ask them, what are you doing here? It really helps, because then those people know they're being watched.
The Bakersfield Police Department says stopping these criminals is a team effort that can start by simply getting to know your neighbor.
We need to look out for our neighbors. We need to be the ones who are vigilant and calling the police when we see certain suspicious activity. Know who you live around.
Aside from communicating with your neighbors, BPD also recommends getting no trespassing signs and keeping your property well lit to deter anyone from trying to break in. In the newsroom, Laura Acevedo, 23 ABC News.